First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes Hayes. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate, drive in the first run of the game.
Santander grabs it to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Madison Bumgarner will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. It does have the straight changeup end. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
Lifted in the air to center field. After it tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Chris Davis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute...
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Flip to Bumgarner covering as he hustles over to record the out. Into the box, Rio Ruiz. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a high chopper. throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage. Second inning set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in to hit next will be Jake Lamb. And he fouls this one off. Walker, base runner at first with 1 out. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Marte is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. In now, Pedro Severino. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Orioles.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Leading off the inning, Carson Kelly, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the flag court and gone. Here's Starling Marte.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
The batter is
and that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santander waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and 2 strikes.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A bouncer up the middle. But that finds its way through for a base hit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Christian Walker will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Right fielder is on the run. Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now in the box, Cole Calhoun. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. 1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. 2 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Lifted in the air to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's safe. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Carson Kelly. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand, making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Carson Kelly is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. No balls and 1 strike. 5 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball, and it's fouled away. Popped him up. Ruiz in foul ground, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Austin Hayes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte on the move. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Calhoun. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Hanser Alberto. He singled and later scored back in the 1st, making him 1 for 2 so far. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Hayes ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5.
Up next for Arizona, Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. Onto the lawn and gone. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Alberto has it, and there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Diamondback.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. But the D-backs tack on. Curtis. So here's Trey Mancini. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Peralta going back. Still ranging back. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night. A for effort by the left fielder, but he couldn't quite haul it in.
Yeah, he climbs the ladder but ran out of rungs, Matty. After that, it's game on. And he was booking it around the bags and earned himself that triple.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Into the bleachers and gone. And here's Renato Nunez.
The designated hitter.
As he lifts it in the air to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. He singled his last time up. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and that's the third out. But the Orioles strike for 2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jake Lamb. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. So now to the plate, Nick Ahmed.
Number 13.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Alberto is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Carson Kelly will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1 for the Diamondback. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Rio Ruiz. This one's flared out toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. To second for one.
The kicker, number 28.
Now batting, Pedro Severino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now, Hanser Alberto. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Calhoun coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the...
Your attention, please.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
One out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Escobar. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 2. Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Into the box now, David Peralta. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. One left for... Digging in, number 16. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. He went deep back in the 5th. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. He's got it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Hey, it definitely looked like he had a little trouble getting that ball out of his glove, but with that bazooka of an arm, most third basemen have that strong arm. If you're going to play in the corners, you better be able to fire it across the diamond like him.
One gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Escobar over to his right, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Christian Walker. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Alberto will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 28.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And a bit of a high throw that time. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was...
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ahmed has it. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Settling in now, Nick Ahmed. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Davis is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting. Catcher.
Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback. But one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he fouls this one off. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And Archie Bradley is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 25.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Riding in once again, Trey Mancini. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. Popped him up. Walker is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Santander. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Chris Davis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a hard liner. Foul. Baltimore down to their final strike. Chopped toward the second baseman. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Yohan Lopez takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra innings. John Means will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Escobar is there, and the side is... So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. David Peralta will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
And with one swing of the bat, they got the lead here in extra innings. That's always the fear, right? You get into extra innings, Dan, and everybody forgets how to play baseball, and we're all just trying to create a home run derby. But that was a heck of a swing to give his team the lead.
It sure was, D-Roy. Now they're going to need the pitching staff to buckle down to get to his bottom half of the inning. Big swing of the bat, but you want to make it pay with the scoreless bottom of this inning.
Now batting, designated hitter.
In now, Jake Lamb. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Calhoun isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores, and they now lead by 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter.
Your attention, please.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Carson Kelly, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around, and he pops it up back behind second base. Alberto has got it, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Rio Ruiz steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
The third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, beautiful dive. Wow.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
From the stretch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Hit back up the middle. Oh, look at Ahmed. He goes to first. Not in time. Despite an outstanding effort, that's a base hit, and the potential tying run will step in at the plate.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Second baseman.
So striding forward now, Hanser Alberto. He reached on a single in his first try. High in the air down the right field line. Calhoun on the run, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here.